measure legitimate public participation at the local level. But I'd also like you guys to talk about like whether you're working with brands and they're bidding global or local and smaller, or giant media Hollywood stars or CNN or whatever, or Joe on the campaign front. You know, how do you guys measure success?
Silence.
You know, it's usually, whether if it's campaigns, it's, you know, it's really clear on election day, or it's butts and seats for the film industry. It really just depends on your client, really on what the end game is. But really, you know, trying to drive all action towards that either point of purchase or ballot box is the best way to measure success.
I think people come into my office and they say, well, I want to be on Twitter, and then I say, well, why? And then we go from there. So usually it's sort of the end point. I want 50 new Facebook fans, and I say, okay, or 50,000 new Facebook fans, and I say, well, why? Because I can just get you 50,000 Facebook fans, but will those 50,000 Facebook fans actively do what you want them to do? And so sometimes 25,000 Facebook fans who will retweet, who will like and who will comment and who will engage and share your content is more valuable and more powerful than 50.
Too many people in politics learned, or thought they learned, it was how many people had signed up on their webpage, and more importantly, how much money did they get, because it was all about the money. Which it is. I mean, it's the same with product, which is how many you sell, that kind of stuff. And obviously, vote on election day. I think too many people in terms of ROI aren't getting, although they're starting to get it, is the power of peer-to-peer messaging that overrides anything from the top. So, the best example is if you get 5 emails or 5 texts from friends of yours who saw the movie this weekend and it really, really sucked, it no longer matters how many millions the studio's going to spend telling you it'll be the greatest movie you ever saw. You're not going. Same thing in politics, the same thing about a celebrity, the same thing about about gas and things like that. The power of building that tool set that lets people move messages is much more powerful coming from your peers than it is from a lot of people in authority who've lost faith in over the last, it basically alienated everybody over the last 10 years.